frustrating result, especially being up 3-1.
Yeah, we had a good push there. We need to be able to hold on to leads like that. Have to be comfortable with the lead. Seems we're unfortunately a little less comfortable than before. And they had a really good second period push, and we didn't really have an answer. I thought wasn't all bad, but still, 2-goal lead. We should be able to lock that down.
What did you see from Jonathan Besser in your line?
It's nice to produce a little bit, but thought Lex looked good, brought some energy. Happy he got on the score sheet.
When you guys were waiting on the bench following the game winner, what was the discussion about?
Oh, I think maybe we thought there was a little contact. I'm not 100% sure.
Just in terms of the flow of that game, first minute goes poorly for your club, but you were able to take the lead. Seemed like your line's two-way game was probably at a level you'd be happy with despite the result. Do you think your two-way game generally has been tracking well across the last 4 or 5 games, maybe since Christmas?
As a team?
As a team, but also you personally.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I don't think the two-way has been, a huge problem. It's not like I'm stuck in my own end all night. Personally, I just think that, obviously the production's been a little tougher to come by as of late. So, obviously, when you spend more time in the other team's end, you don't have to play defense and you get more of a rhythm. So, it's nice to see a couple go in. But as a team, I think it just needs to be a little more consistency. I think we have these spurts in games where the other team takes control of a little bit, and we have a hard time of stopping that momentum and flipping it quickly. And that's just, I'm not worried about myself. I'm just worried about the team.
Disappointing to get 3-1 and not get both?
Well, it's disappointing. The 3-1, we kind of gave them the goal. We were just cut a little bit soft on a couple of plays, and they get a screenshot. We double screen in front. I think if we can get out of the period 3-1, maybe it settles some guys down, but I thought that we gave them that goal, and then it gives them a little bit of life.
Why do you think the team is so different with leading the third period this year?
Well, I think there's confidence. I think there's moments when you need a guy to make a play. It seems like when a team puts pressure on us, sometimes we just start slapping pucks around when you should want the puck. If your buddy has the puck, you got to hang in there for him and want the puck. Sometimes there's going to be some contacts where you're going to have to go to an area and have contact to get it out. I think sometimes we're a little shy going to that area sometimes, but we're working on it. We'll continue to work on it. We got a point. Disappointed to give it up, but we got to move on.
You get the big game from JT.
Yeah.
Since Christmas, do you feel like just generally his two-way game has been sort of trending in the right direction?
Yeah, he's trying to do the right things. He's had a tough start with training camp. A couple things were bothering him. And obviously, when he was out for about a month, he's starting to find his game. That was, he played a hell of a game for us tonight.
That Montreal team, in terms of their rush attack, and it's pretty deliberate. Like they'll do some of those roller hockey breakouts too.
Yeah.
How difficult are they to defend?
No, it's good. There's some speed. We just have some individually. You got to stop skating backwards. You got to gap up, and you got to be confident in your gap ups. When you back up against teams like that, they're a quick team. They're going to get speed at the Blues, so you got to have confidence in the system and yourself to gap up. So I just felt a couple of guys. It just takes a guy or two on a line to back up, and it's like a chain effect. But we got to keep working on that.
Encouraging to see the Karamakis.
Yeah, it was a nice goal. I thought he held his own tonight. He's been playing well down there. Hell of a shot. That's his gift. So hopefully he builds off that.
Do you think there needed to be a response to the early hit on Karamakis?
Well, I think you just the next people. Like it's not even about the fighting. You just got to do something hard. Whatever the next shift is, do it hard. That's what you should do. But we grabbed the 3-1 lead, so maybe I don't know. Yeah.
All these points are worth the same. They don't all feel the same.
Yeah.
Does it feel like you're spending more than a point when you don't get 2 tonight after being not good 2?
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, of course. I just think that. I can't say learning lesson, but we just need more guys when the pressure hits to participate and meet pressure with pressure. You know, you can't have 3 guys on a line. You have to have everybody. And somebody's going to make a mistake, but the next guy can't be all in. You know, he's got to protect the back door. You know, give the least amount of shot to the goalie. Give the goalie the dot shot. But don't be all in on the second mistake where you give a back door or some kind of play. I think that's what we've struggled this year with, that we really cleaned up last year. So yeah, that's the difference, I think.
How did you feel physically?
Yeah, I felt fine and was happy to be back out there.
How disappointing is it to be up 3-1 and not get both points?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's disappointing, but I mean, credit to them. I think, what are they, 8-3 in their last 11 after this? They're no pushover team. You know, they played well, obviously. It'd be nice for us to close the door there, but it's not, you know, what happened, and just got to focus on what, you know, tomorrow brings in the rest of the trip.
Tough to take a penalty there late in the third, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, when you go into overtime 4-3, it's tough, but yeah, I mean, it's tough. I know Hughes had no stick there. I really liked his game tonight, and I think he's just trying to, you know, take his man, and refs, you know, saw it as a penalty, so I thought, you know, it could have went either way.
Congratulations on the win yesterday, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
My boyfriend would never believe me.
There is a huge spotlight on you, and I think that he's handled it with absolute grace.
Thank you so much. It's so nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I had a feeling like they were the team that wanted me the most. I was kind of hoping to come here just because I thought that, you know, you want to go where you're wanted, right? And then obviously when I came here, the city's beautiful. And unlike a lot of spots in the league, it's a unique place. You got to be able to find boredom. If you're running around and hiking and doing all this stuff, like especially on an off day, are you really doing everything you can be to like feel good the next day and ready to perform? I love breakfast, so I mean, usually I do smoked salmon, sunny side up eggs, potatoes. I paid for the potatoes here too, right? Thanks.
You being a captain of one of the Canadian franchises, there aren't many of you. It does come with a lot of pressure.
For Brad Marsh, and he's hanging around the front of the net, around the front of the net, around the front of the net. And then as he tries to gather them, it's just a matter if it's 2 or anything more than.
Quinn, thanks for taking the time to come and sit down and chat with me today.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.